Should be live now. Game audio আসছে আর voice audio is audible. Looks cool. I just have no idea how to go live on the short. I'm just there for some reason. I am live right now. I mean, I should be. If I switch accounts. Still live. नाटक शुरू लागना I have no fucking idea how to stream. Start, I guess. Call of Cthulhu. So last খেলেছিলাম I guess chapter 2. So আজকে chapter 3 complete করব because I'm gonna play this all night. Garden of Hawkins mansion, right? Sarah Hawkins. এখানে summary আছে. Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce, Manamra Morgan Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred paintings. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley. Officer Bradley একটা পুলিশ অফিসার ছিল যে মালটা ওয়েলের তদন্ত করছিল. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. So Sarah Hawkins ওর পর আর বাচ্চা তিনজন মারা গেছে. বড়টা নাম আমি ভুলে গেছি. I'm partly sure যে both of them are dead, কিন্তু মহিলা এখনো বেঁচে আছে. And she might be the killer. So ওদেরই ম্যানশনে we are going to investigate. দেখা যাক কি হয়.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester. Hawkins mansion or garden এটা. This place is falling into ruin. Investigation থেকে you know the place very well. Unlocked answer হচ্ছে why is the caretaker still here? Spot hidden. I thought the mansion burned in a fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
মানে বেসিক্যালি নিজের দোষ ঢাকার চেষ্টা। This place is
You
falling
won't
into
get me to
ruin.
believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. Had nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I do actually. Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Let's not waste any time.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
কে নিয়ে যাব কি যাব না? মালটাকে খুব শেডি লাগছে আমার। কিছু একটা তো গন্ডগোল আছে। শালা। You know what? নিয়েই যাই।
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Consult diary. Garden Hawkins Manor. Garden of Hawkins Manor. Officer Bradley drove us along the cliffs of Darkwater to the Hawkins mansion. The huge house set on the edge of a steep summit looks onto the lighthouse. The place seems to be abandoned for some time. Bradley told me about an old caretaker still living here, Silas. He shouldn't prevent us from getting to the mansion. Okay. দুটো আছে character point. Eloquence 45%. Psychology ছোটা এগুলো তো আমরা আপগ্রেড করতে পারবো না। Strength 40% আছে। Need strength right now. Psychology দিয়ে রাখি। 35%. Case 37, police officer. The cop likes order and justice. He is no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins mansion. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in the investigation. Otaito. Places, Hawkins Manor Gardens. Chapter 2 the clue education. अच्छा এটা Hawkins warehouse. Okay, done. Let's go. Reach Hawkins Manor. এদিকে কি আছে? We love to explore. Oh, পাথর. This is the lighthouse. The view looks cool.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Winchester, Silas. A figure of whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children. Okay. থাকলো আমার কাছে. Don't see anything else to. ওই এবার ওদিকে যাওয়ার রাস্তা আছে. Reach the Hawkins Manor. তো যাবোই. I don't think live এ বুঝা যাচ্ছে, but আমার হালকা হালকা ল্যাগ হচ্ছে.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Oh,
Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened.
for sure. এদিকে তো কিছু নাই দেখার মতো আর. আচ্ছা কিছু একটা স্প্রিন্ট হতো যেন. ওই তো ক্রাউচ.
No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire.
আচ্ছা এইদিকে তো হয়ে গেল সব. নিচে যাওয়ার কোনো একটা রাস্তা আছে, but I cannot find it. Ooh. এইদিকেই যাই.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Hillop House, built in 1693 by Reverend John Wykewood. Sure. That's the way to the mansion. এদিক থেকে দেখে আসি এবার. Okay, it's laggy.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Someone discreted on the grave.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Such a strange final resting place.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Poor kid. Poor kid.
Poor kid. Non-police.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
সেই নাম্বারগুলো why কাগজগুলো places occult inhabitants the case clues chapter 1 এ এটা না inventory knowledge chapter এগুলো নাম্বার 1890 1907 1892 to 1913 okay oh I laid me down and slept. I awaked for the Lord. Sustain me. Psalms 3:5 Bible এর কিছু হবে by কি Reverend John Wyckoff about right set a manner dimension let's explore oh extension
The axe is gone.
ah
I'd better be on my guard.
fuck সেই দিক দিয়ে যাওয়ার চেষ্টা করি দরজা তো বন্ধ মনে হচ্ছে
I'll have to find another entrance. this entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
3. You are hiding the work of the police.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Sarah Hawkins was important to you. You should really need this key. Trying to get rid of Mitch.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Uzlum. Çanekiyeş.
This gate is locked.
Şuna yakın. Set or cabin top.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Kulçena. Oh.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Any way to get in though? এটা হলোটা কি? পরে কাজে লাগবে তো।
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of that property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place. Armed with his axe, Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key and Hawkins mansion. To the Hawkins mansion, they enter the building looking for the scene of fire. I think I'll continue it some other day.
Follow me.
Do tak,
I know the place.
the Kelini.
Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh,
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Charles Hawkins.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Muslim.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Damn.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
আচ্ছা এদিক থেকে তো এলাম বোধহয়।
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh,
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Sure.
They seem heavy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way.
এটা তো পাস্টে যায়নি, কোথায় চলে এলাম এটা?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Oh,
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
সিস্টেমটা কিন্তু সেই kind of great.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Smashed oil lamp.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes?
Oh,
How?
আচ্ছা আমরা তো তখন তো ভাবছি এই মহিলা বেঁচে আছে, বাট হতে পারে যে এই মালটা বেঁচে আছে, অ্যাক্টিং করছে যে ওর বউ বেঁচে আছে, মানে ফ্রেম করা টাইপের। মাইট বি, আই ডোন্ট নো।
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Stopped at the time of the fire. আর কিছু তো নাই। Oh,
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
it's official. The police botched this investigation.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
The bodies were displaced. Someone had too much to drink. Someone escaped the fire. Time of the fire doesn't match. Fire was caused by the lamp. सब कुछ की बोलते हैं वे?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
There's a crime of passion. There's arson. Crime of passion. Couple had
I
a
think
fight.
the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Dried blood.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, the sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
I'm close to some clue or something. Oh. Probably belongs to the caretaker,
A crowbar.
Silas.
Could prove useful.
For sure.
This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Yeah.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Moby Dick.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. This place was falling apart long before the fire. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Scylla.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
সেটা তো বোধহয় নৌকাটার নাম ছিল।
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If this disturbance were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like a torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Sir. ওর মাথাটা খারাপ হয়ে গেছিল, মেন্টাল ইস্যু বা কিছু। আমার তো এখন মনে হচ্ছে ফ্রেম টেম করার চেষ্টা করছে, নকল চিঠি দিয়ে। I hope there are no jump scares.
Locked.
Oh. What's in here? বাচ্চাটার ঘর।
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Saturday, today with mother we played in the garden, but she still said I hated when she said. She angry with father. Sunday, father scolded me. He shouted loud and wanted to spank me, but mother did not want him to. He's always angry. Why? There are lots of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. Tuesday, I built a castle for mother and me. Told her to come and hide with me. Wednesday. She's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams and they come into my bedroom and look at me. I cry and mother shouts at me, and father says that I must take tablets. They are not nice. I don't want to take them. The mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with mother. I don't know why she. Kishota. Wednesday. Mother is sad again. At lunch we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, "Finish your dishes." It was strange. Father said, "Finish your dishes. We always eat the same thing. It looks like a rotten fish and it smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. We have to eat it again tonight. I will throw him a plate on the and smash it." Whaler mangsho? Maybe. Rotten. আমার হচ্ছে last whale hunt থেকে they have stopped eating anything else বা কিছু. That might be the case. Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between Hawkins couples. দুজনেরই মাথা খারাপ, বাচ্চাটার মাথা খারাপ. যা. আর কোনো কিছু নাই. I'll go out. There is some clue here too. The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed.
What will her room reveal about her?
Sarah Hawkins' room.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system. Once you begin, can never live without them. Of that an acha nisha chilo, nishagrasta or whatever, addicted, drug addict. That paglam makes sense.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Oh. Dr. Fuller, Thomas Fuller, Darkwater, Massachusetts. 75 mg of amobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. Attacks become too violent. Add 25 milligram of phenobarbital, but up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Dr. Thomas Fuller. Take 2 Darkwater General Store.
Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan, or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Makes sense.
Perfect.
রিচুয়াল করছিল নাকি? Damn.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
ওটাই তো.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Painting for Boston client, Chief. Boston client. FS division. Tiko Jeff, FS Boston client, FS. Dr. Fuller. AD return. Dr. Fuller treatment. The Shambler of FS gift FS Taki.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
ফ্রান্সিস
why.
স্যান্ডার্স ফ্রান্সিস স্যান্ডার্স কে ছিল ভুলে গেছি আমি ফ্রান্সিস স্যান্ডার্স ভুলে গেছি কে ছিল
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
কিছু তো নাই
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word. Acha. Fate brought us together and forever will bind us. বুঝলাম ড্যাম নইলের 12টা বেজেছিল তাহলে
Bradley? Is that you?
Shit. केस तो खराब not good. Let's go back. মালটা আছে আশেপাশে ওদিকে যেতে হবে fuck I don't like jump scares oh three
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
আমার এই মালটার উপর এখন সন্দেহ হচ্ছে আবার হবে কিছু
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
কোন দরজা আচ্ছা এটা
Where did he go? It looks like an old seaway map.
oh somebody has added the coordinates of this old sea map they make up a journey acha
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
oh oil reservoir
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Captain Fitzroy
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
So এখানে কোনো ক্লু আছে?
Seems like this came from a log.
Monday, Northwest Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, we dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We investigated a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. Sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. I've got it. The most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus. Returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh.
Looks like it worked.
Huh? What
Well
did-
done, Pierce.
করলামটা কি আমি? না, ওখানে যাওয়ার আগে they're saying there is a clue, and I want to find the clue.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
Oh, সে তো ঠিক আছে, ইউজ করবো। But what is the hint? There's something that I am not seeing.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
So 7 skill points available, character points. पढ़ी रखलाम। Lock wins बड़ी थी, validate. अच्छा, ये लोकटा Silas Winchester. Places occurred से जैसे remote circle पेलाम map of dark water, Key to tradesman's entrance. I've got hold of the key that opens the door to the tradesman's entrance. I hope that it's worth the risk. Crowbar. Key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. Old hurricane lamp.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Oh, therapist.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Clues. Fuller चिट्ठी. Knowledge. Small polished stones decorated with Celtic runes are used for divination rituals. They're mostly found in Europe. বুঝলাম. আচ্ছা, এটাতে দেখি যদি
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
42 north, 47 north, 49, 42, 41, 49, 57.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the
42
log.
north, 42, 42, 40, 31 north, 34 north, 42 north is Muslim. I don't know how they're useful right now. Chapter 4. সাইডের মেকানিজমটাতে ক্রোবার ইউজ করতে হতো, ওটা তো করাই হলো না.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy.
Doing it not today. পরের দিন করবো.